K for kite, K for king, L for lion, L for lamb, la la la, la la la. M for mango, M for monkey, ma ma ma, ma ma ma. N for nest, N for nose, na na na, na na na. O for orange, O for ostrich, oh oh oh, oh oh oh. P for papaya, P for parrot, pa pa pa, pa pa pa. Q for queen, Q for quail, kick kick kick, kick kick kick. R for rat, R for rabbit, ra ra ra, ra ra ra. S for sun, S for snake, sa sa sa, sa sa sa. T for tiger, T for tomato, da da da, da da da. U for uncle, U for umbrella, U U U, U U U. V for violin, V for van, ba ba ba, ba ba ba. W for well, W for watch, wo wo wo, wo wo wo. X for Xmas tree, X for xylophone, X X X, X X X. Y for yacht, Y for yak, yeah yeah yeah, yeah yeah yeah. Z for zoo, Z for zebra, za za za, za za za.
A is for apple, 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 red apple. B is for baby, 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 cute baby. C is for candy, 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 sweet candy. D is for dolphin, 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 little dolphin. E is for elephant, 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 big elephant. F is for fairy, 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 flying fairy. G is for glasses, 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 shiny glasses. H is for horse, 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 running horse. I is for ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, cold ice cream. J is for jelly, 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 yummy jelly. K is for keyboard, 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 click keyboard. L is for lion, 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 roaring lion. M is for monkey, 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 jumping monkey. N is for needle, 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 sharp needle. O is for orange, 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 juicy orange. P is for pony, 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 pretty pony. Q is for queen, 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 Q green. R is for rabbit. 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 R, rabbit. S is for sun. Sun. Hot sun. T is for train. 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 Use for umbrella. 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 Unique umbrella. V is for van. Van. Kids van. W is for water. Water.